mom, not a writer.
Okay.
What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy PBK9's giving you that dog news the way I always do. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Like I always tell you. Thank you to the ones that subscribe. We building on up. We getting on up. Thank you to the ones that like the video. Thank you to the ones that comment, good or bad. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Got one of them young pups out here today. We trying to get him camera broken. Get him camera broken. Believe it or not, having them pups, they gotta be camera broken if you're gonna be doing a lot of video and filming. You putting tripods over here, you putting tripods over there. They gotta get camera broken, because believe it, Marino would not touch no cameras I got. No kind of camera equipment. When I bring out the camera equipment, he know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Because he done been around it enough. A lot of dogs will run up to it, hit the camera, bump the camera, knock the tripods down, because it's a foreign object in their space, you know, and they don't know what it is. So, you know, I get them used to the camera at an early age. Ain't that right, boy? Ain't that right, boy? Good whoopee. Yep, there'll be a month old Thursday. 2 more days, there'll be a month old. What's your right, puppy? But yeah, man. I got the video for y'all to check out. If you're gonna see, as you're gonna see, I'm letting the puppies run out in the field, letting them play. I got the Malinois puppies with the Pitbull puppies. You know, they're growing up together. You know, they're gonna learn just like kids in school. You know, some of them learn fast, some of them learn slow. Let's go, Guppy! We ain't leaving nobody behind. We ain't leaving nobody behind. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure you know it. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm already expecting this one to excel faster than this one. So I'm gonna put things in place for this one to excel just as fast as this one. You know what I'm saying? But these some more little ones I'm gonna start working when they get up to age. Pure yellow stuff, you know how I do it. Or let me take that back. You know how we do it. Pure yellow. Pure red boy Jocko. Heavy Jocko. Heavy red boy too. However you want to call it, but ain't nothing else in it. You can trace all the way back to Don Mayfield.
I want y'all to know I'm making these videos more on a entertaining value of such as it's more or less a one-on-one type of interview. In other words, I'm making them more or less for you to sit and view them and understand them and to watch them. I'm not making them more or less for an entertaining value of sitting around having a bunch of friends over watching the video.
Until you start getting to them names, that's the only way it's gonna change up. All the way back to Jocko, all the way back to Red Boy, all the way back, you know, Yellow, Red Boy, Jocko, and ain't nothing else in it. Nothing else. Guess what? And I wouldn't have it no other way. Wouldn't have it no other way. But as you can see, as the puppies running around, you know, they playing tug of war. They having a whole bunch of competitive games. They competing all day long. You know, I can't give one a toy without the other one wanting to compete for it. So that's all good. And I'm seeing which one of them got the highest drive to go for, you know, the play.
Good girl. Good puppy. Good girl. Up. Up, 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 up. Good puppy. Good puppy. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Good girl. Yeah, puppy. Yeah, puppy. Yeah, puppy. Yeah, puppy. Yeah, puppy.
So I'm seeing a few things. Checking out a few things, rather. You know, and all the puppies out there that's playing, all of them are basically the little runt. She was, you know, she was climbing before the whole litter. I litter 16. The little runt, she was climbing before all of them. All right. The little black one, you know, I just decided to keep her. And the brown female, she crazy. The brown male, he crazy. The little pit puppy, she crazy. The little male puppy, he a little more on the like chill side. He like to chew stuff up. You know what I'm saying? He like to chew stuff up. But as far as playing with all of them, he play with them, but not like the female do. You know. But you know, eventually all of them will, you know, get the picture or whatever. And like I said, that little bit of exercise that you see on the videos, that's nothing. Them puppies can run around all day if you let them. You know what I'm saying? They can run around all day if you let them. And right now is the time to start training them puppies. You know, they might think they won't learn it right now, but I promise you they will. I promise you they will. You just got to work on repetition. You know what I'm saying? Correcting it the right way, making sure you train them the right way as far as the positioning, how you want them positioned, when you get them sitting and when you get them staying. Hold up just a second. Yeah, you want to make sure the positioning right, you know. You don't want to tell them to sit and they sitting all crooked and sideways beside you, you know. Maybe at first, just because, but you want to straighten that up real quick. You want them either sitting to your side or, well, actually you want them sitting wherever you tell them to sit at, no matter where they at, you know. But when you first teaching them to sit, you want to be in front of them, directly in front of them, have him directly in front of you. Take some food, stick it to his nose as he's sitting down, you know, as he's standing up, rather. Sorry about that. As he's standing up, you stick that food to his nose. And you gradually go back, make him lift his head up like this. You make him lift his head back. Once you make him lift his head back like that with the food, his ass end is going to go down. Once he do that, you tell him, you reward him. You tell him he did a good job. You give him the reward. It don't take no more, a couple more times he gonna catch the picture. Couple more times he gonna catch the picture, and then you gonna have it right. Like I say, it's all about repetition, knowing that nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you see on YouTube, no matter what videos you see on TV, understand all them dog trainers edit stuff. You know what I'm saying? So nobody perfect. Nobody perfect. We all put stuff on these videos what we want you to see. We don't let you see what goes on behind the cameras, the bad, the hard stuff. That's why you gotta pay high for. That's why you gotta pay high for. But we don't let you see all that. But what you talking about, boy? Yeah. And I know for a fact, this the only red boy Jocko yellow dog bred like this in this country. I know that for a fact. The only one, him and his litter, the only ones bred like this in this country. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ain't that right, boy? Well, I'm gonna say not the bloodline that he is. He's not the only bloodline that he is. He's not the only dog like that. I'm gonna take that back. But bred to the mama and the daddy, he is. So it's quite a few dogs in the country that's only bred with that certain mama or that certain daddy, and nobody else ain't got nothing off that. It's quite a few people out like that. So, I ain't thought about that. But yeah, he gonna be a nice little working prospect. Ain't that right, boy? Ain't that right, boy? Nice little working prospect. Good sound puppy. Good sound puppy. Firm. Yeah. Ain't that right, boy? Alright, while me and this old yellow girl right here, we about to sit up here and talk about pedigrees for a few seconds, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a couple things in the pedigrees, even I know, it can't be explained when it comes to genetics. Maybe scientifically it can be explained, but I ain't no scientist. Alright, we start off with a 50-50 dog. I'm gonna use this one for example. Although this one is a pure, I'm gonna use a 50-50. 50 red boy, 50% Jocko. Alright. Now, if this is a 50% red boy, 50% Jocko, now in my next breeding, I breed with a pure red boy dog. Alright. So now we 25% Jocko, because we started with a 50-50. Now we took that 50-50, bred it back to red boy, which made us 25% Jocko, right? Okay. Alright. Now if we breed one more time, that's gonna knock that 25% Jocko all the way down to 0%. If we breed back to another pure red boy dog again, that's gonna knock that 25% Jocko down to 0% Jocko. Alright, that's how a lot of people measure the bloodlines, which is about 2 or 3 breedings and it's washed out. But at the end of the day, something about that blood, man, something about genetics that just it'll trickle on down. It'll trickle on down past that. Just like water. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like water. It's like you don't need a high percentage of that DNA or that blood in your dog to actually get a lot of traits from that dog. Like say, just like I'm saying, like about breeding the red one to Jocko. Alright, say now we done bred that Jocko all the way out. We bred the Jocko out. We got basically a pure red boy dog with Jocko in the background. Alright. Now, but what if our next litter that we bred to a pure red boy dog again? What if our next litter coming out looking just like the Jocko dog? He don't look a little similar. He look just like it. And his blood is supposed to be washed out by now. But this puppy is showing structure, head structure like the Jocko stuff, body structure, color, everything. He's showing traits, the way he acting just like the other dogs. He don't act like the red boy dogs. Like he just remind you of a pure Jocko dog. And it's like you thought you washed all that stuff out by breeding it. You thought you washed it all out. But blood got a funny way to trickle all the way, trickle through the lines, you know what I'm saying, and pop up. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, it is what it is. You know, scientists, maybe they can explain it. I ain't no scientist, so I ain't trying to explain it. But I know for the most part we do 50-50. Then if we don't breed, we breed back to a pure dog. To that one, it's 25-75. Then if you breed it back again to that pure dog again, it's 100% going on that line. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But in actuality, in reality, some things can still seek out through that blood, you know. Some things can still seek out through that blood, through the stuff that you washed out way back. And on another note, you know, I feel sorry for a lot of you guys who got a certain line out there and y'all think y'all about to capitalize. A lot of y'all don't even know what you're looking for. A lot of y'all don't know what you're looking for, like I told you before. You buy one, you might buy two, you know, but you don't know what you're looking for. You know, you'll ruin one and then, you know, start talking all kind of jibber jabber about that particular line because you don't know what you're looking for. Well, you know what you're looking for, but you don't know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I should have said. You don't know what to look for in that particular line. You know what I'm saying? You just know what you're looking for. And what you're looking for, that line might not offer it, or it might offer it at the time, at the early time, and you ruin it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody ain't gonna know what to do with certain things, you know. Also, for anybody that got puppies from me, first thing I advise you to do is imprint them puppies outside of what I did. What I mean by taking them places, let them see things, let them do things, and socialize them, you know. Socialize them. I'm a firm believer in if a dog's bred the right way, the way he's supposed to be bred, then you don't have to worry about the socialization. If you got a pit bull, you don't have to worry about him being soft and a chump or a punk because you got him in the house or because you treat him like a baby or something like that. If he got it in him, he got it in him. You know what I'm saying? Only thing the house may have different, dog on the chain might be in better shape. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, if he got it in him, he got it in him. Same way with Malinois. You know, if he got it in him, he got it in him. And one thing about mine, the ones I'm breeding, you know, I got confidence. I know what they're gonna do. Socialize them. Socialize them. You know what I'm saying? And don't make a scared dog. Don't make a nervous dog. Don't have your friends stomping at them through the gate and stuff like that when you're not doing training practices. You're not training, don't have people picking at the dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Cause you're just gonna create a dog that's ready to bite anybody unless that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, a dog that is ready to launch out at anything, anybody, when you open that gate, then that's what you do. But for the most part, most people ain't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? You need some type of stability in them dogs. So they looking for you for guidance. You know what I'm saying? They are really looking at you for guidance. You know what I'm saying? Them puppies, them Malinois puppies. So you know, you're their partner. So when somebody come, if you're not in training mode and somebody just picking at them at the gate, it's gonna turn them into an animal, man. It's gonna turn them into an animal that you might not like. You know what I'm saying? So keep some stability in your puppies. You know what I'm saying? Socialize them. They gonna turn out. You ain't gotta worry about them being no punk. They gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? They bred that way. They gonna turn out. You ain't gotta worry about that. What you gotta worry about is putting some obedience in them, some good training in them. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, you know, you want them to be that dog, you know what I'm saying? Put some good training in them and just let it be what it be. Enjoy y'all dogs. Shout out to everybody that came through and hollered at me, that came through and got puppies from me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. From the top to the bottom ain't the bottom. The bottom just the bottom of the list, top of the list. It don't make no difference. All are equal, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all, you know. Y'all had a head start on me. Y'all had a head start on me, man. I told all y'all now. Y'all, when y'all got y'all should have started working them. A lot of y'all did different little things or whatever, but I'm about to start messing. I got, you know, my crowd a little lower now, so I'm about to start working on my training and stuff. So let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Start with my sit, and I may go to from my sit. I may go to place. I may go to the hill. I may go to down. I ain't sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm about to start working them. See, a mile since the last couple weeks. You know, since I had both of these litters, I had a chance to really see something. You know what I'm saying? I compared the Mal puppies to the Pitbull puppies. You know what I'm saying? And at 2 weeks old, the Mal puppies were way more active than the Pitbull puppies, with more puppies to suck off the mama. You know, the Mal puppies had 16, so all of them couldn't suck the nipples at the same time. The Pitbull puppies was a smaller litter, so that all of them was able to get milk at the same time, and they still was a little less active at 2 weeks old than the Mals. You know what I'm saying? It's something about the Mals. See, the difference is, you know what I'm saying? A pit, they show that kill in that box where they supposed, you know, where they supposed to. They show that kill in that box. All right, but that Mal show that kill towards you fucking with his owner. That's when that Mal. That's why I'm like, that Mal is like, once I start messing with them, it's like, yeah, they got the long tail, like, you know, the shepherd, and they tight skin like the pits or whatever, and they got the ears and all that like the shepherd. But for the most part, man, them dogs is like, when I tell you, pits are on another level, it's the reason the military not using pit bulls.
Police dog doing his job nabbing a carjacking suspect in Kentucky. The takedown, as you can see, caught on camera. Police say a man stole a woman's SUV, then led them on a wild chase. Finally, police managed to get the vehicle to stop. That's when the dog sprang into action. He jumped on the suspect and then bit down on his leg and literally would not let go. Officers had to cut through the man's shorts to get the dog to release him.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because of their sense. You know, it's the intelligence all the way around. You know, yeah, we can teach them the sit, stays, down, all that same stuff you teach in this Malinois, right? But it's still more intelligence on the table, sitting right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's still more intelligence sitting right there in front of you at the table. And the Mals, they're going to kill for their owner. You know what I'm saying? They're going to die for their owner. You know, that Pit, he going to kill, you know, if he see another dog. You know what I'm saying? That Mal is going to try to kill that dog as well. You know what I'm saying? They ain't bred to fight, but they bred to protect. No matter whatever it is they protecting, they bred to go out to the end to whatever they protecting. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same. It's different because with the Pit, you know, that's all bad stuff as far as what they bred to do. You know, we ain't doing what they bred to do. All my folk that I deal with, all the folk that watch these videos, at least the ones that subscribe to me, they doing competitions, confirmation shows, treadmill races, wall climbs, weight pulls. Anything that you can do to make it competitive legally. It ain't gotta be none of the stuff that's basically on at the show places. You know what I'm saying? It can be anything you and your friends can make up, and if it's competing with the dog, it is what it is. You know, that's legal. You know, as long as it ain't nothing doing as far as fighting. You know, as long as it's competing wise, man, take them dogs and make them work. You know what I'm saying? But the Mals, man, they just on another level. They just on another level. Now these next couple clips, man, we just gonna look at some videos, you know, some clips of the Malinois in action on the police force or whatever. And you know, this first one I'm gonna show you right here, I don't know what this brother was on. I don't know what this brother, you know, what he ran in the 40. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? All I know is he fast. You know what I'm saying? He fast. Ain't no clear picture of him. It's showing it from the helicopter view. Night vision, you know what I'm saying? But check that brother out. I'm talking about, now, it's going to look short on your TV screen, you know, because you're just looking at him running. But just imagine the distance that he's running in real life. and the things that he's doing in real life to get away from that dog. Because when you actually look at it, man, the dog is going to be neck to neck with this brother. I'm talking about neck to neck, and then the brother pull off from him. Then the dog catch back up to him. And then he pull off. Then he jump a fence. Dog jump a fence. Dog back neck to neck to him. He pull off again. Man, check the video out. Now this one, I was bugging out for this one when I seen this one, you know what I'm saying? Check this one out. All right, them guys about to let the dog go, you know, he gonna jump through the window, jump in there on the person, whoever he's going to get. But really pay attention to the yell that person letting off. Listen to that yell they letting off. That's a real terrifying scream. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're scared for real. That's probably how I'll be, you know. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Listen to that yell, and then I'm going to get back to it. Here you go.
Final warning, driver. Put your hands out the window, you're going to get bit. Mark it.
Holy shit.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Driver, keep your hands back and still. Keep your hands back and still. Left hand in the air. Final warning, driver. Put your hands out the window, you're going to get bit. Mark it.
Holy shit.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Driver, keep your hands back and still. Keep your hands back and still. Left hand in the air. Get your left hand in the air now, driver. Keep your hands back and still. We're going to stay on the bike. Get out of the car now.
Like, I can't figure out for nothing. Like, cause I take bites from Merino and different dogs, you know what I'm saying? And that thing hurt, even with the sleeve on sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and before I forget, shout out to my man Dez. When he came through, you know what I'm saying, to get his pup, his son was out there. The only 10-year-old, I ain't sure how old you is, brother. Don't beat me up for saying your age wrong. Between 14 to 10, you know what I'm saying? I ain't sure exactly how old he was, you know what I'm saying? You know, things was happening so fast at that moment, you know. The brother wanted to put on the sleeve with Merino. So I went and got Merino off chain, gave him the sleeve, showed him how to hold his arm in there. I showed him how to hold his arm so Merino couldn't really get no bite on his arm. He just got the sleeve, you know. But, you know, he was souped up. And, hey, it was what it was, man. That's going to be a dog man right there. That's going to be a dog man. When you see them young like that, they're ready to take a bite. Because I got grown men that won't even take the sleeve like that, you know what I'm saying? And I got them on the leash, let them go up to the same way. So, shout out to that young brother, man. Shout out to that young brother. Shout out to my man, Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, Showtime. Because, see, Showtime gave me that sauce. Showtime Kennel gave me that sauce a long time ago. You know, not no long, like years. I'm talking about a couple years back. Showtime Kennel gave me that sauce. You know what I'm saying? And he showed me some things. And one thing about it, man, I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? We might have been around each other 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, hour here, 2 hours there, or something like that. But when we there, I'm there for a reason. I'm there to pay attention, because you the man, you the man who got a whole lot more knowledge in that game than I had. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention to this. I gotta pay attention to that. And believe me, brother, I paid attention. You know what I'm saying? I paid attention. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man, because he hit me off with some sauce. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I done put that sauce together, my brother. I want to take time out to say shout out to Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them fellas that I was talking about training the mouths from the top to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. In these future dog training videos, that whether I say it the way it's supposed to be said, we're going to make sure you know it the way it's supposed to be known. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that training stuff. If we working on sit or something, you might not get the best, you know, conversation from it, but you gonna see it where you gonna rewind that dang on video back, and you gonna see how I did it, and it's gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of repetition, a lot of patience. You know what I'm saying? A lot of repetition, a little bit of patience, however you want to put it. A lot of patience, a lot of repetition. You know, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. And the best thing about all that is when you start doing them commands and you know you're working hard for it, and your little male or your female pit or your female band dog or your female Malinois or male Malinois start doing it right. Man, that's the best reward in training. You know what I'm saying? Outside of somebody else, you know, telling you did a good job for something. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, telling you, you know, good job on this or here or this dog or that dog, or, you know, other than that, you know, that's a high, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Like I always say, thank y'all for subscribing, watching the video. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit it before you roll up out of here. Comment in the comments like you always do. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for watching the video like I always do. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my subscribers, all the people that watch it. If you're watching and you're not subscribing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it's free, totally free. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. Like I always say, stay legal. Y'all, hey, you talking about something illegal, we ain't trying to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially some modern day stuff. Everything we talking about is in the past. Everything we talk about is in books. Everything we talk about, people done did already. And, you know, it's stories. Folk stories, folklore stories, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But we do not condone anything illegal. All right? And with that being said, y'all stay safe and have a good day.